look. Justice Department watchdog finds lost FBI text messages. The Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz informed lawmakers Thursday that he has found the missing 5 months of text messages between senior FBI officials Peter Strzok and Lisa Page that the DOJ said were lost due to a technical glitch. In a letter to Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee Chairman Ron Johnson, RWI, and Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, RIA, Horowitz wrote. The OIG has been investigating this matter and, this week, succeeded in using forensic tools to recover text messages from FBI devices, including text messages between Mr. Strzok and Ms. Page that were sent or received between December 14, 2016 and May 17, 2017. That time period covered a number of significant developments in the FBI's investigation of the Trump-Russia allegations and the lead-up to the special counsel, which was convened on May 17, 2017. The DOJ last Friday informed lawmakers that it had lost text messages between Strzok and Page during that time due to the technical glitch, and unnamed federal law enforcement officials told Fox News that those glitches had affected nearly 10% of the FBI's 35,000 employees. Horowitz said the effort to recover any additional text messages is ongoing. The DOJ's announcement to Congress from Assistant Attorney General Stephen E. Boyd that it lost text messages during that time period raised alarm bells across the nation. Strzok and Page, 2 senior FBI officials who played major roles on the Clinton email investigation and the FBI's initial investigation into the Trump campaign and the subsequent special counsel, have come under intense scrutiny for sending hundreds of anti-Trump text messages while they were working on these investigations. The two texted about an insurance plan in the case of Trump's election. They also texted about a secret society within the senior levels of the FBI. They also discussed the pros and cons of joining the special counsel, during which Strzok said he was hesitating to join because his gut sense was there's no big there. The DOJ Inspector General first discovered the text messages while investigating whether political bias among senior levels of the FBI impacted the Clinton email investigation or the Trump-Russia investigation. He turned over the text messages to the DOJ, who informed Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Page had left the team by then, but Mueller removed Strzok over the text messages. The DOJ has provided some of the text messages to lawmakers, pursuant to requests. The Justice Department's internal watchdog has recovered an undisclosed number of missing text messages between an FBI agent and another bureau employee who have come under fire for privately criticizing President Donald Trump during the 2016 campaign. Republicans and allies of Mr. Trump had raised concerns about the missing texts, which cover a critical time in the Federal Bureau of Investigation's probe into Russian meddling in the presidential election. Mr. Trump tweeted on Tuesday that the missing texts were one of the biggest stories in a long time. The new texts aren't yet publicly available, but the Justice Department's Inspector General told a prominent senator Thursday they had been recovered. FBI agent Peter Strzok supervised the investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server when she was Secretary of State, as well as the FBI's inquiry into Russian meddling in the presidential race. He served as the top agent on Special Counsel Robert Mueller's probe into any links between Mr. Trump's associates in Moscow. The Justice Department provided Congress in December with more than 170 texts between Mr. Strzok and Ms. Page that were deemed political. The department permitted reporters to review those texts. On Friday, it handed over 384 pages of texts between the agent and lawyer to Congress, but didn't provide copies to the media. The texts have leaked out in drips, drawing fire from Democrats. Mr. Johnson said he was concerned by a text message in which Mr. Strzok expressed ambivalence about joining Mr. Mueller's team. "My gut sense and concern is there's no big there," he texted Ms. Page. Democrats say it is a partisan document designed to discredit law enforcement and intelligence agencies. Mr. Nunes has declined to let FBI Director Chris Wray or Sen. Richard Burr, R.N.C., Chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, see the memo. In a letter to Mr. Nunes Wednesday, the Justice Department said it would be extraordinarily reckless to release the memo without providing it first to the department to review. "We do not understand why the committee would possibly seek to disclose classified and law enforcement sensitive information without first consulting with the relevant members of the intelligence community," wrote Stephen Boyd, an Assistant Attorney General. Mr. Boyd also wrote that the department is currently unaware of any wrongdoing related to the surveillance decisions the memo purportedly focuses on. A spokesman for Mr. Nunes didn't respond to an email seeking comment. "If you like your news from one big sexy robot, then like and sub and hit my big fat bell."